FAMU Wesley Foundation is a ministry that is supported by the United Methodist Church here on Florida A&M's University campus. And one of the things that we say, which is our mission, is that we exist for students to inspire, to motivate, and to prepare them and to conscientiously transform FAMU, transform them, as well as transform the FAMU community with this love that we have and the teachings of Christ and the love and the teachings of Christ. And so we really exist also to be this safe space and to be a community, because what we recognize is that when students often transition from high school and they're entering into college, or as I guess we'll say, as they begin to the journey of adulting, that they need a community. And so we exist to be that community for them and to give them a place to come, to be, to belong, and to really just kind of figure out who they are on this journey and to learn a little bit more about who Jesus is for them. Because we have all of these thoughts, these ideas, and we know who Jesus is according to our grandmama, according to our mama, and all of that. But they began to learn here who Jesus and who God is for them. Since the beginning of January, so I'm still relatively new. And one of the things that I have learned and that some of the other student leaders are teaching me is how important it is to do this face-to-face work. And so we actually have gotten out on the campus and we have met many of the students at the Flame. We've met many of the students just kind of walking on campus. We also reach out with our social media platforms, and that is great and that is fine. But you know what? Now that we have our very own space where we gather, brand new, what we call the Impact House. And now that we have the Impact House, you know, sometimes I'm actually yelling out the students from the porch and just saying hello and calling them over and inviting them to come see the space. And so a lot of what we are finding ourselves engaged in now is getting the word out, making sure that people know who we are. We walk around, I don't have mine on today, sorry about that, but we walk around with our our orange t-shirts on that have our Impact logo on them. And so oftentimes when there are students who see us with these orange shirts on and our Impact logo, they know exactly who we are, that we are Impact Ministries right here on Florida A&M's campus. And there are a couple of stories, but I wanted to focus in on a moment that I experienced. And it was on a Wednesday evening. We were having a Bible study and we were chatting with a number of the students and just kind of sharing these God stories. And one of the students said, well, I need to make a run because I need to take a friend to the airport. Are you still going to be here? And so we said, yeah, we'll be here. You know, we'll wait until you get back. And the reason that moment, it was so poignant for me is because when that student returned, we ended up sitting here and that student returned probably a little around after 8 o'clock. We ended up being here until close to midnight that night because that student, amongst some other students who were here, said, what we really need is we need wisdom. We need to hear wisdom. We need to not only hear wisdom, but we also need to have good adult conversation. And so what that said to me is that there is a longing and there is a yearning for our students to sit in the room with wisdom, and they acknowledge, hey, I don't know everything. And they acknowledge that I want to be with people who can just share a little bit of their life experience with me and share some things that may be helpful in me making the next right decision that I need to make, for my life, and can give me some insight around how their faith has impacted their life. And so I was just really moved by that. Because again, I'm thinking, okay, it's almost midnight. These students have tests in the morning. They have, so many other things to do, but they were just really content on sitting there and us just kind of talking. I mean, we really could have had a slumber party in here, which actually is some ideas that we've been tossing around about, just kind of having some time when we can just kind of hang out here as long as we need to hang out. And if we fall asleep, we'll just, put some mats down and take some long naps until morning and get up and go again. But yeah, that was a pretty beautiful moment for me. We invite everyone to check us out at our website, famuwesley.org. That gives a little bit more about our history and our story. It shares the testimonies of a number of the students who have come through FAMU Wesley and the impact that I.M.P.A.C.T has had on their lives and continue to have on their lives. And so we also invite persons to find us on Instagram at I.M.P.A.C.T FAMU. And we also have a Facebook page, FAMU Wesley. So a number of those places we're always plugged in. When we're not walking around the campus and kind of hanging out, trying to meet new students. But any of those platforms, people can reach out to us and find us. We are really excited about kicking off our new year in our very new home that we have here on the campus. And so right now we're gearing up with Summer B. So Bible study is starting tonight. As a matter of fact, Summer B Bible study that kicks off tonight at 6 p.m. And we're still just inviting students to come and meet us. But August is when we're really going to be gearing up. The week of August, the 21st through the 25th, 26th is Welcome Week. And so on Welcome Week, we have a number of activities that we're planning just to welcome parents and to welcome students here, some receptions here. And so we're gearing up and we're trying to collect as many partners as we can, because certainly, look, students love food. Well, we all love food, but students especially love food. They love to eat. And food certainly is a message of hospitality. And I believe, when you're inviting people into your home, you offer them food. And so we're connecting with a number of our partners right now, those who are willing to provide snacks for our students throughout the fall year. What we want to be able to do is we want our students to be able to come to the I.M.P.A.C.T house and want them to know that there is hospitality just going on all the time. We're inviting the students to come hang out here, take a load off, get you some snacks. So we're stocking up on all these snacks. Come and get you some coffee if you want some coffee, get you some tea. If you want to just come and sit and just be calm, come and sit and be calm. There's a space that is here for you. If you want to rock in the rocking chairs, because maybe you love the time when your mama used to rock you at night and all those, hey, we have it for you. So we're gearing up for a number of those things. We're in the process now of building out our mental health, our rest programming, our rocking chair ministry, where we're just really trying to prepare to invite students to come and begin to learn how to navigate college life through the lens of having less anxiety as possible. So we have a number of trips that we're trying to plan to take the students to see the Lynching Museum and the Equal Justice Institute. We're trying to partner with some folks in the community who are going to be sponsoring that trip for the students. And we have a number of conferences that our students have been invited to, and we're trying to make inroads to make sure that we can get them to some women's conferences as well as some other conferences. So yeah, there are a number of different activities that we have planned on top of gathering every week to have Bible study, real talk, Bible talk, gathering every week to eat a meal together, and gathering every week to have a worship service. So we just invite people to be on the lookout. We're wanting to pull some things together so that the community can come all out and be a part of those things. And so we just, say, stay tuned. because impact is about to make an impact. I mean, you know, look, we appreciate you. We are so glad to be a part of this community. And I think one of the taglines that you always say, or one of the things that I've seen you put out, is the power of the collective. And so we are so excited to be a part of the power force of the collective. So thank you.